Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I was in Milan. You know that I live in Turin, but I'm originally from Milan, and Turin is only 1 hour away by train, so I often go to Milan to see some friends or family. And there is a very nice art supply store in Via Brera. It's called the Pellegrini. They have everything in that store. It's near the Accademia di Belle Arti, the Fine Arts Academy. So when I go to Milan, if I have time, I always go and buy something. And yesterday I had the luck to find a tube, a large tube of their Permanent Alizarin Crimson with the old pigment, discontinued pigment, PR206. I'm showing you. I don't know if you can see it. PR206. Yeah. Whereas the one I had before had PR179 Perylene Maroon. So today I'm swatching these two tubes. They both Permanent Alizarin Crimson. This is the old version, discontinued, and this is the new version. This is Quinacridone Maroon. This is Perylene Maroon. They exactly have the same name, Permanent Alizarin Crimson. This pigment, PR206, has been discontinued. I have a whole video about this. I'll put the link in the description box. Let's swatch them. So, this is PR206. Let's make it sure. I'll put a dot here. I feel so lucky that I found it so that we can compare the two. Now the new Permanent Alizarin Crimson. Oh, that's impossible to open. Just one moment. While I open it, you know that they also have a genuine. You know that they also have a genuine Alizarin Crimson, which is very beautiful but fugitive, and it is PR83, and I also have a video about that one. So I put that link in the description notes as well. And let's compare them. Very, very exciting. I'll take my beautiful brush. This is Infinito by Bonazzi. It's a great, great brush. Very transparent. This is the Quinacridone Maroon PR206, the old recipe. So if you like this version, you should buy it because this pigment has been discontinued. PR206 is usually more brownish. This is a reddish version used for Alizarin Crimson. Let's swatch the new version with Perylene Maroon, PR179. I don't see a strong difference. This is maybe lighter, but maybe it was just less. I will also add some here. They both move very well on paper. Great dispersion, great flow on paper. I don't see a strong difference between the two. But then we will try and mix them so that we see if they behave differently once mixed with primary colors. We let these dry. My sketchbook. And I start maybe some green, which is the complementary color. So I will mix it with some phthalo green. Phthalo green. Now I take the old version, PR206. It should have a nice gray. Nice cold gray. This was the PR206, the old version. Let's see what happens with the new Perylene Maroon, PR179. Do they behave differently? What do you think? You know, Perylene colors are also very stable and very transparent. I think they were also invented for automotive. It's difficult to say, but it's maybe not as deep. I will add more color. Yeah, more green. And more red here. Now some yellow. Cadmium yellow. Old version. Quinacridone Maroon. Here. New version. Frankly, at this point don't see much difference, but we let them dry. I will now try some purple with the French ultramarine. Just for your info, I'm as usual mixing using my Paul Rubens set, my Paul Rubens palette that I have squeezed from tubes and that I have reviewed as well. One of the first videos I have reviewed. Not a big success as a video, but actually it was quite informative. So, old recipe. Curious to see if there is a difference in purples. So far I don't see a lot of difference in what I have swatched. And I suspect that maybe they are absolutely the same, just mislabeled, or they're very, very professional at the Winsor Newton and they're treating the new pigments so that the consumer, the artist, will not notice every difference. Beautiful granulating purple. And now the new recipe. The Perylene Maroon PR179. Here, small tube. Can you see it? Yes. Now there is a certain margin for human mistake, more red, more blue. I love purple made with French ultramarine because it's granulating. It's French ultramarine, which is the most granulating variety. Maybe I will add more alizarin crimson, because maybe the ratio is not exactly the same. I see some pink coming through here. It's lovely violet. Lovely violet. Now I wish I had more blue, but we let those dry and then I come back. Now my swatches are completely dry, and I confess I absolutely don't see any difference between the old version PR206 and the new version PR179. So there are two possibilities, that one of them is mislabeled, and I can swatch, if you like, Perylene Maroon, always by Winsor Newton. Same pigment but different color. So this is Perylene Maroon by Winsor Newton. I have a full pan. But of course they just didn't replace, they already have a Perylene Maroon, so they put the same pigment, but they treat it in a way that it resembles to the old version, the previous version with the Quinacridone Maroon. I think that they made a very good job because there is continuity, there is no difference between the two. Or maybe one of them is mislabeled and it is either still PR206 or this one was already 179, but I bought it yesterday, so I doubt it. This I've had for a while. To make sure that there are two different pigments, I try and mix them with the primary and complementary colors just to make sure that they behave in the same manner or in a different way. So this is the new version, PR179. And this is the old one. And I don't see much of a difference. They're very much the same. Let's check now with purple. And here also, I don't see much of a difference. This is new. This is previous. If any of my followers has both versions, I would really love to know if they look the same, just like mine, or if they look different. Please do let me know. So this was Permanent Alizarin Crimson by Winsor and Newton Professional. They had to change the pigment because PR206 was discontinued, but I think they made a great job because I don't think there is much of a difference. So if you like the Permanent Alizarin Crimson with PR206, maybe you don't have to rush and buy a tube like I did. I did this for you because I think that the new version, PR179 with Perylene Maroon, has very good performance, just the same, and you can hardly notice the difference. I'm Elisabetta, an Italian watercolor artist, and I have a curiosity for art supplies. So thanks a lot for having joined me in this little experiment, And if you like the video, as usual, I'm happy if you give me a thumb up, or maybe you can even subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss my next videos. So that's all for the moment being. One big ciao from Elisabetta in Italy, your watercolor friend. Ciao, ciao.